A Nick. So, Trump saith, Hello, Rattlesnake. How you doing? Hello, Pun. I'm doing good. How are you? I didn't think you let me come up yesterday when you had the retard up there on your panel yesterday. Hello, in Ballot 43. It doing good, going good. Thank you. Yeah, you more welcome come up here too if you want to, Pony. Yeah, gotta say I had a little bit of fun there. Hello, 43.
What's up, Glenn? How are you?
Hi, pretty good. How are you?
I'm okay. Oh,
Been working?
what's up, Glenn? How are you?
Hi, pretty good.
What'd you say now?
Have you been working?
No.
No?
What's work? Work? No. Heck no. I'm laying down trying to get some sleep.
Oh, okay.
I've been sick for the last week, so this is my second week actually.
Oh, dang good.
Yeah. And well, I think I coughed a little bit too much, and now my voice is all fucked up.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think I coughed just a little bit too much.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, I can barely talk.
Yeah.
Kind of sucks,
Well,
but kind of good in a way.
well, I hope you get feeling better.
Oh, me too. Well, I'm feeling better, but it's just the cough. The cough is what's killing me right now.
Yeah.
How's the weather out there today?
I'll let you speak for yourself.
Ooh, look at that. Nice. We got good weather up here too. Yesterday it was in the 80s.
Yeah. Yeah, it got close to the 80s on yesterday here.
Yeah, but this is Colorado, man. In April. That's not fun.
No, here where I'm at, it's gonna get hotter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We even had a fire already.
Yeah. Oh,
My
really? Yeah.
and my county's been under fire danger warning for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, we kind of been kind of fortunate here.
No, that's good.
And we've been fortunate on that is because, the simple fact we had rain a couple of weekends ago.
Uh Netflix is going after password sharing. It's over, everyone. Might as well give up your Netflix. Can't share your passwords because the greedy want their money. By golly, they're gonna get it from you, whether by hook or by crook. Well, that's the American way.
Hello, X51. Oh, yeah. Yeah, before I went live, I had we do the password on my string yard.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I hate passwords. I am hopeful. I'm hopeful that next we won't need them sooner or later because I hate them. I think they're horrible. Start making me remember random lines of letters and numbers and symbols, and we just spit on something or breathe.
Well, I don't know you know this, but you gotta have password for everything now.
Oh, I know. Didn't used to be that way. Passwords were simple and you could keep the same one for years, but now, no, you got to change them all the time. Got to be stronger all the time. Got to be, you know, and then they keep getting constantly fucking hacked. So it's just one long stupid process.
Yeah. That somebody won't come up.
I don't know about them.
Farm bomb.
Hello, Bernie.
Ah! Oh,
What's
don't
up,
worry.
Glenn?
It's a tiny, it's a tiny little porn.
Hello, Mike
It is.
Allen. Yeah.
What you doing today, Glenn?
Nothing too much. I can sit back, relax.
You know there's football on today, right?
No, I did.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got the USFL going now.
Oh, good God. Poor kids.
Yeah.
Football's football. I'll take it.
You go play.
I wish I could. I'm too fucking old.
Let them kids fucking have a life, man. They could be out, filming porn or something.
Yeah. Well, in the high school here, should be getting, going into, training camp.
Could be on spring break, going to Florida, creating
Yeah.
memories, creating memories instead of beating each other in the head, chasing a little fucking oblong ball that doesn't spin around. You know,
Yeah.
Mm, I don't know.
That's,
That's just
that's
my.
what men do. That's for men, though.
I understand that that's a certain culture in the United States that we have adopted as our own, but as a man who, well, was short of stature, was who
You mean nerd?
well, yeah, pretty much. I was a nerd, and nobody ever picked me for anything. I didn't like sports, and I didn't have a father to teach me.
Oh
So,
man, it sucks. Sorry to hear that.
well, that's a lot of it where I don't like. I come from that. I just don't like. I don't. It's not that I don't like sports. It's I don't see the fascination of watching other people play sports that I know I can play and enjoy playing, but watching other people, it never suited me, and it does. It comes from not having a dad and all these other things, but so I don't put anybody down for it. I just don't partake in it myself. You know, pretty
Yeah,
much.
sports.
Well,
Sports was
well,
God in my house growing up.
Oh, I used to watch. The most sport I ever used to watch was bowling.
How the fuck can you watch bowling?
Oh man, bowling was fun. It was on It was on Saturdays. It was
I
a
know it got
Saturday.
better fucking. Bowling has had a better rating than hockey at one time.
Yeah, yeah. I used to watch it on TV all the time. Right after I watched
oh,
wrestling.
Jeff. Bowling got better rating than what golf does.
Yep.
Golf actually got a great rating. I mean,
I
especially
like
right now.
bowling was fun. Just to watch. I don't like golf much. If
Oh, I love
playing,
golf.
well, no,
Golf's the
playing
only
is
game you
fine.
kick your own ass at.
Oh yeah, playing it's fine, but watching people play golf, it's like watching baseball. It's like watching paint dry, watching
Man,
grass grow.
I watch 162 games a year. I don't miss one baseball game a year at all.
Wow, dude.
If I can't watch it, I listen to it on the radio.
I used to listen to hockey games when I was a young. When I was a young. I remember that. Hello, Jeff Parker, Mike Taylor, Exile, everybody else. Sorry, just had to say hi. Glenn never says hi, do you, Glenn?
Yeah.
He's out there in the woods.
Yeah, fun. That was kind of fun yesterday when you had that retard on your panel yesterday.
Yeah,
Matter of
I
fact,
do.
Miguel Cabrera broke history last night. Got a 3,000 hit, so now a member of the 3,500 club.
Oh, okay. Graduation.
Hell yeah, there's only been 9 men to ever do that.
Yeah.
To think, nine people out of 8 billion people.
Millions.
There's 8 billion people on the planet currently. How many people have played baseball since its inception? Probably millions.
Oh yeah, I mean, I played professional baseball for a while. But I didn't make it all the way to the major leagues, but I played professionally.
Oh, the double A, triple A thing.
I made it to the instructional league.
There you go. Hey, did you ever do any mutton busting when you were a kid?
I did. I grew up.
Lucky bastard. I wish
I
I
rode
had.
when I was in high school. I rode bulls. I tried all that shit. wasn't very good at it.
I like watching mutton busting, that's for sure.
It's fun. Kids love it.
Until you realize that it's fucking dangerous.
I would still put our kids on the back of them sheep. They love it.
No, I watched this one kid. He was riding, and all of a sudden, the whole thing, he was up underneath the sheep. The rest of it. Running around. Oh, that was funny. You still mowing the lawn, Glenn?
No, I know it. One of my neighbors is.
Tell him I do that for a living. Leave me the fuck alone.
Well, I can't look at a lawnmower right now because I've been here so long.
Yeah, my grandfather used to do that shit too. On the weekends, he like I think he had like 5 acres to do because of his mother's house.
Yeah.
It's fucking huge. He was a steel worker, volunteer fireman, an asshole.
Yeah. Yeah, I got some friends about is a firefighter. I got some more friends on Space Force.
Then you ought to join Space Force.
Uh,
Uh I'm over with Mikey.
General Lambright. General Lambright of the Space Force.
Well, Police Force.
Space Force.
Oh, no, I wouldn't care about the Space Force.
Why not? Be badass. Be flying around in space, taking out all the aliens and whatnot. Because that's where the next threat's coming.
Well, that thing, people, no, I heard hearing about some people went in space.
Go in space.
But yeah, in fact, their school teacher, now you that, she went in space to show that she almost blew up.
Yeah. But that ain't going to happen now. They're getting real good at making it. Jeff Bezos went up, so it's got to be safe. He's a billion, how many billionaires are they're afraid of everything. Anyway.
Yeah, next time you get we need to get him back up. I would love to have one-on-one with him.
Well, next time I'm doing a live and he's around, you want to do that? That's more than fine with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he just pops in your life.
Yeah, he won't come here because he knows what's gonna happen. Because I call a lot of shit that what he did, on what he did.
Well, Glenn, he comes to mind and he knows what's going to happen to you. He still does it.
Humanity's stubborn.
The level of ignorance is overwhelming.
Yeah. Well, when you think he reached the all-time low being ignorant, he proved you wrong.
Well, that's true, Glenn. I mean, there's no the level of stupidity is overwhelmingly, large with him.
Yeah, I agree. One thing you never can tell.
No.
I thought you don't gotta be all that bright to ever change child, but hell, he proved me wrong on that one. Apparently, he don't know how to change tire. He don't know what a tire look like when it's blown out.
Well, I try to tell him that, I worked on cars for about 10 years. And one time, my father and I actually had a tire shop. I tried to tell him, that tire was just low on air. It had low PSI. He was running it low. And he either fucking hit curb or he hit something in the road. I mean, there's no way around it. That's what caused that.
Yeah, nobody didn't slice his tires.
Well, you can't drive on a sliced tire. You can't do that. It's impossible. I mean, you can drive on a sliced tire, but you're going to be running on the rim.
Yep. And pretty like this, I got my my stepdad, and both of his brothers worked on vehicles their whole lot. They lived their whole life.
Go to car fails on YouTube, you'll see all that kind of driving around.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous. These people, well, they're just driving on a rim or nothing there at all. It's kind of funny.
Hey man, I was with my buddy once, and he forgot to latch the fucking the hitch, tongue hitch on the trailer on his boat, and that motherfucker popped off down the road.
Oh
Shit
yeah. I've
happened.
seen that happen before.
And it
Hell, the
just,
same guy. He had just gotten a big large Triumph, the name brand Triumph boat, which they're about unsinkable. They're made out of epoxy. Matter of fact, they advertise that they're unsinkable. You can't fuck the holes up. But
Yeah.
we were coming out of a boat launch, and it was real steep. When as we're going up the hill, he hollers back at the dude that was in the boat. It's like, man, did you winch the boat down? It's like, yeah, god damn it. Get about 3/4 of the way up that ramp, that boat comes sliding off that trailer all the way back in the water.
there's another YouTube channel that has its camera pointed directly at a boat launch, because just about every time somebody puts a boat in, somebody fucks it up. They made a very large YouTube channel about it. I think it's funny. And about once a week, somebody's pulling out a fucking hose out of a gas station.
Yeah.
So yeah, the dumbness is around.
No, every time I think about the retard economy, I think about the real dumb bullshit that they have on TV. The real dumb thing that people do.
Yep.
Well, this idiot retard, he's so stupid. He can hit the number one spot on that.
No, there's plenty of people out there like that. Huh? Way too many. Way too many.
Well, it's about half tempting. No, and they're trying to talk to every time see on someone panel, about half tempting, go up and ask them. Asking how you change your oil, do it on top, change your oil on top or on bottom. Well, I already know, I got a gut feeling, I already know the answer he's going to give me.
Tell him he's supposed to fill the hole up through the dipstick hole, Glenn.
Well, I think he might do that too. Knowing him. Hello, She Devil. Hello, King Leo.
Hey, She Devil. Hey, man. How you doing? Brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters.
But yeah. Well, you know what? It kind of give me a better idea. Just telling you, hey, you want to fill your oil, put oil in your car? Go piss in the damn motor flow and see what happens. You know, he probably do it.
Yeah. I'm still sick, but I'm getting better.
I'm doing good, She Devil. But yeah.
Yerp. Yerple, nerple.
But you know what? You ain't funny. He make it so easy. Make fun of you.
That's why it's best just leave him alone.
Well, problem. Yeah, I didn't do nothing to that fella. I didn't know him.
Yeah, you know, people, they like to pick on people when they think they can.
Yeah, apparently he thought he gonna pick on me. I fired back on him.
Yeah. That's how you do it.
Fire away, Glenn.
I kind of let him know. I ain't that. I might be easy, but I ain't that damn easy.
I'm easy, but never sleazy.
I got you both beat. I'm cheap and easy.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, you go ahead. It's your goddamn show. Go.
Well, I was going to say, I kind of hoping I can catch him again so I can go after him again. Hello, boys. How you doing, sweetheart?
Mama's here.
Yep.
Not out on the screen, so I can't see who's in chat. But hope she got her. Hope her tan went good. Tanning.
Yeah.
I'm checking out the football team right now.
Oh, you are?
Oh yeah, the USFL is not bad football. It's pretty decent.
Yeah.
I like some of the things that they're doing differently. They got laser spotting for the football, so they know exactly where to spot the football. They got they got mics on the coaches, so the coaches, you can hear what the coaches are saying to the refs.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's good.
I'm doing good, bless her. Yeah, they doing that. Trying to think that one league that Vince McMahon did. I want to say XL.
The XFL, Glenn.
Yeah, that's it.
It sucks for the XFL because they were doing great, and then COVID hit and it shut the league down, and they were doing really good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So he's going. The lingerie league.
That was the fucking farce. I watched some of the stupidest shit I ever seen.
Tough girls.
Who you talking with? Who you talking with?
Hey, mama. I see him. They come back to the. Oh man, my fucking ass hurts. Glenn, how you doing today? Oh, you went on mute. We had to take a shit.
No, somebody came up to him when probably his neighbor.
I'm waiting for Glenn to fucking give old Rick Crude some mowing tips. Need to have a one-on-one stream how to mow lawns with Glenn and Rick Crude. That'd be the shit right there.
Let him get hit by a fucking dump truck.
What's going on, Glenn? Hey, Poon.
Hey, what's up, Nathan?
What's Glenn doing? Got his mic muted.
Talking to somebody right now, I think.
Oh, he's talking to somebody. I hear something.
He's over there yelling at the neighbor, telling him he's going to kick his ass.
Oh shit. Yeah. So you've been watching Rick Rude trying to do. Have you seen his videos of him doing that lawn work shit? That's some funny shit.
Man,
He's doing lawn now.
make sure to send me pictures, Mama. Just saying.
Is that somebody in chat?
Yeah.
I'm driving back to the camp. I can't see the chat.
Miss Bless, my bitch.
The best Rick Rude lawn tip video, whatever the video of him when he got that edger. Remember when he got that edger?
I didn't see that. The only one I ever seen is where he started mowing the lawn. He made it about halfway and said, "Fuck this shit."
Yeah. Yeah, it's about the same time. Yeah, he's trying to cut it down to 2 inches from the get-go. That shit was knee high. He was pushing on that motherfucker.
The motherfucker was spent on half a lawn. Can you just imagine being spent, puffing and puffing on half a lawn?
On that little bitty old lawn. Well, he got that edger, see, because he didn't know how to use a string trimmer to edge, so he got that edger, and he was using it like a hacksaw. I mean, he was going back and forth and hacking at it, trying to get that line. I said, I'm not so sure that's how it works,
Was it a walk behind edger, or
Oh,
was it for a weed eater?
No, it was an actual edger.
You put the motherfucker down you put it down on the ground, you kick it off, and you fucking walk. You push it. How hard is it?
Yeah, but he was trying to chomp it. He was trying to chomp too much at one time, so he was hacking at it. He's ramming it forward and pulling it back and ramming it. He didn't have the patience. Like if it hadn't been edged in a long time, you got to figure it's going to take you a little while. Kind of go easy.
Get one that's got more horsepower to it. I'm giving him fucking potent ones, but
plus you don't bury the blade 2 inches into the ground either. You kind of make your first pass, kind of, and then you come back. But he was.
It's like using
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry about that.
You ever use a concrete saw?
Oh yeah, I use a concrete saw.
Yeah, the biggest mistake a lot of people make is, it needs more water. They will burn a blade up in a heartbeat, just burying it in fucking concrete and going.
Can you imagine him with a concrete saw?
But first of all, those blades cost about $200 or $300 bones, depending on which blade you buy.
Oh yeah,
and
they're out there.
You can burn one up within 30 seconds to a minute if you don't know what you're doing. So no, I couldn't imagine that kitty with a concrete saw at all.
I got to do some of that work here in the near future. I don't mind saying I'm not that great at it, but I don't mind doing it.
The best way to do it is take a chalk line, pop your chalk lines, take lacquer, spray the chalk line with lacquer. That way, when you kick your water on, if you're using a self-propelled concrete saw, not one of them, not one that you got to hold.
Yeah.
That lacquer will keep that chalk line from getting washed off. And then just put your fucking guide down, set your depth, and follow that chalk line. And it makes it real easy.
Yeah, I got some cracks I want to cut out, and I don't know if I want to do it the right way or not, man. I just it's one of them deals.
Yeah, the best way to do it is actually cut it and then jackhammer it after you cut it.
Well, yeah, sure. If I want to do it right, yeah. I'm just debating whether I want to do it the right way or not. It's one of them deals.
Driveway?
Swim pool deck.
How you doing, Nathan?
There he is. What's going on, Glenn?
Nothing too much. Just had somebody came up to me a while ago. Talked to them a few seconds, but I'm doing good.
Good. So almost been out there fishing yet?
Nah, kind of relaxing. I want to try that. I want to do some of that tomorrow.
Yeah, you don't like to fish unless it's 100 degrees.
Right now it'd be perfect right now. When you weather is cool.
Ain't that hot where you're at right now? What is it, 80? Where you are?
Yeah.
That's not near hot enough for you to go fishing. You need to be like 95 degrees and 85% humidity before you go fishing.
It don't matter to me what the temperature is.
Me either, Glenn. I go fishing fucking 110 degree heat or fucking 30 below. I don't give a shit.
But you can have that 30 below shit.
I've never gone ice fishing, but I'd love to one day. I really would.
No, believe it or not, I did that one time. That one lake here in Louisiana closed over, and I did that before.
Ice fishing?
Yep,
They
Get
got
that
cold
fuck
enough
out.
to go ice fishing in Louisiana? Really?
yep.
I mean,
And we don't get that in
You-
Texas.
Yeah, well, you know, it happened like one time.
it's cold enough for you to walk on out there,
Oh, yeah.
but you don't weigh that much. That's a good thing.
Man, I
Yeah.
wouldn't trust shit at all. Fuck that noise.
Yeah.
My fat ass would definitely fall through the ice.
Oh, on picture like this, I seen where it got cold enough, lake closed over. And I seen it hard enough, where it got hard enough, where lake went dry.
I watched seen Big Lake go dry in San Angelo, Texas. It dried right the fuck up.
Hey, I'll rent you some of these beavers I got out of the camp. You want to rent one? One or two? I'll send you a pair of beavers.
Should got plenty of those here in Louisiana.
I'll send you some Nutris.
Fucking Nutra. Fuck that.
You know what Nutra is?
Hell yeah.
Fucking river rat. God damn, they're ugly fucking creatures. They were illegal to kill here in Texas for a whole minute.
Yeah, wait till they start running amok. Then they'll give you $3
Well,
a tail.
no, we used to shoot this. We used to blow the shit out of them. We used to fucking every time we'd see them, we'd fucking blow them away because they fuck your garden up and they fuck your trees up.
Oh, they fuck everything up, man. Some of those animals, some of those critters just don't know their fucking place. They fuck everything up, you know?
Yeah, I mean they'll chew through a fucking entire tree. No shit. I mean a tree about I don't know, maybe a foot
Yeah,
around.
take
diameter.
out about
They'll go
2-3
through that tree in a day.
Can't read, no trespassing signs and shit like that all up on your property. Like a bunch of auditors running around.
For a second there, I thought you fishing to say we got several Omaha top block running around.
Oh shit. Well, I'm about to pull in. I want to just pop up and say hi to you. Glenn, hadn't talked to you in a while. I want to say hi
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah,
wish I could
thank you
So
for
many
coming.
we killed
Bet
so many of
pull
them
in
fucking
here.
nutrients that they actually got put on the endangered species or the protected species list for a whole minute here in Texas.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
they're protected than TNE.
No, I mean,
Fuck that.
but yeah,
That's fine. You know, there's it's a fact that 99% of all species that have ever existed on this planet are gone. They've been extinct. And all we got is 1%. Everybody thinks it's like this how it's been forever. But 99% of all species that have ever been on this planet are gone. And we're
You know-
left with a fucking Nutra rat. We're trying to protect that motherfucker.
Well, you do realize that we're living in the greatest mass extinction of all time right now, right?
And I don't think so.
No, I'm telling you, this is a fact. I know this for a fact.
No, it's not. No, I'll hear you out. Go ahead.
So if you'll Google it or whatever, just Google, mass extinction, it'll come up and it'll tell you that scientists will tell you right now, we're living in the greatest mass extinction of all time right now. More species are going extinct at a faster rate today than ever in history.
Oh, they're fucked up. Them scientists are fucked up. Goddamn meteor hit this fucking planet, dusted it up for fucking years. Dinosaurs, all kind of fucking shit went away. That was the biggest mass extinction.
Well, I mean, there might have been
Everything
less.
the
I guess
dinosaurs,
they're going to
everything
go by. We'll go
everything
by.
that they ate was all gone. Fuck, not
Go
much
by
survived that
populace.
shit.
I'm sure they're going by how many species inhabit the earth now versus then, which I'm sure now there's millions more species that inhabit the earth than they
Well,
then.
that goes to tell you we got too many. That just goes to show you
Yeah.
right there we got too damn many.
But yeah, it doesn't make any. So we don't see it happening or we don't hear about it happening. But
Well, I mean, you got to define mass extinction. But I understood mass extinction is when a whole fucking shitload of an entire species and a bunch of them go away, gone, zap, in a few fucking short order. You know?
Well, that's the way most people look at it, but that's I
Well,
guess
that's
that's the way they define it.
That's kind of what the definition is.
I guess on the surface, but you know, I don't know how they gauge. You got to understand, you know, they probably gauge time as in centuries instead of, you know, years.
Well, I think it'd be more than centuries.
Maybe. I mean, I'm not exactly. All I can tell you is from what I've read about it and shit. This is the literature that the verbiage you'll read. I'm not I don't know how they define their verbiage.
These scientists these days, when they come up, they just make up their own definitions and redefine words, and then they use it to make.
Well, that's kind of like changing
alarming facts, you know.
Isn't that kind of like changing BC to was it PE now?
Well, I imagine what they're attributing that to. What they're probably attributing that to is the thousands of various species in the Amazon, and probably the deforestation and shit like that. They're probably attributing it to that main reason. But on the planet on the planet on a globe, yeah, on a global, it's not that bad. They're probably focusing on those areas and shit like that.
You know what's even crazier about the Amazon? The deforestation of it is not for the deforestation that's going on right now is more for charcoal than it is for fucking, you know, building. Do you know that shit?
All I gotta say is let a fucking meteorite hit this. Let a meteor hit this some size of a small town and see what the fuck happens.
Well, we just had a meteor fucking bypass the Earth like a couple months ago. That was a global killer. Said it was the closest that we've ever come in our era of getting hit by a meteor.
That was one of them deals. It's hit or miss.
Well, I mean, there's no way of gauging it, right? There's no way of fucking. Well, we know more about the fucking sky than we do the sea, yet we still don't know shit about either one. That's weird, right?
Yeah. And nothing you can do when that shit starts to happen. Ain't like you can steer this motherfucker. Ain't a motor on it. Because it's gonna happen. You know. Wouldn't be a bad way to go out. It wouldn't be a bad way to go out when you think about it.
Tesla or fucking you know, the fucker that owns Tesla figure out something.
Elon Musk?
Yeah.
Oh, no, the other guy.
I think they self-proclaimed Elon Musk the smartest man in the world not too long ago.
Well, he's ballsy, I'll give him that. He thinks big.
He fucking he buys big too, apparently. You know that motherfucker doesn't own a home?
Good for him. Smart man.
He lives here in Texas and he rents.
There's a lot of people like that. There's eclectic type or the eccentric type people like T. Boone Pickens never said, "Fuck, I'll never buy a new truck." But why want to buy something to depreciate by 20% when I drive it off the lot? Got billions of dollars, drives old truck.
Oh, it sounds like Tyrese Needs in mentality. Fucking took a bus to Green Bay, a millionaire, and that's how millionaires save money. He says.
Well, I don't imagine Elon sits in one place too damn long for him to be, you know, he's probably all over the fucking place.
Could you imagine having that cat's life?
What's that?
Could you imagine having that cat's life? I mean, I don't know what that motherfucker does all day.
Gotta think about it. I don't know if I'd like it or not like it. I don't know. He don't get a whole lot of rest, does he? Bet he doesn't drink either. I don't trust a man that doesn't drink.
I don't know, man. The motherfucker's not real open about what he does. He'd probably run around like Tiger Woods having fuck parties all the time.
Well, I'm about to pull up out of here. Y'all have a good day. Hi to everybody in chat, whoever you are. I can't see everybody. I'd say hi to you, but y'all have a good day.
Later,
Take
man.
care, Glenn. Tell him I said goodbye.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah.
Lynn, you fucking working right now?
No.
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 Isn't it mowing season?
Yeah.
Your back hurting you too bad or what?
Yeah. Yeah, I did mess up my back from last year.
I remember that. I got to do some mowing myself this weekend sometime.
Yeah, I did all my mowing. What I usually do, got my lot, I mowed my lot yesterday. Got it done, now, kind of relax the next 2 days.
There you go. Always nice to relax.
Yeah. There been times that, my back getting hurting real bad. I lose feeling in one of my legs.
God damn, Glenn, you can go to the doctor for that shit.
Well, I did. I was going to the doctor. They trying to debate whether they going to do surgery or not. And I said, hell with this shit. I ain't going to decide. And guess what? I ain't going to go through that. I don't have time or patience.
Yeah, but it's a fucking it's better just to go through it and get it over with so you have a better fucking way of life than it is not to.
Yeah.
I mean, would you rather fucking be pain free or live in pain?
Well, right now, I like to be living pain free, but right now, no, I'm not. As right now, I'm getting no pain right now. Good thing.
Oh, that's good, Glenn. I got minor pain that I go through every day, but it's nothing major. It's the shit I deal with. I don't even think about it much anymore.
Yeah.
My knees and feet fucking sometimes kill me, but I get over it.
Yeah.
I'm glad I never got bad back problems with that back pain. That shit sucked.
Yeah. It is. It does so.
I had a friend of mine that had two discs slip. He had to have major surgery just from getting up off the couch once, just
Ooh.
because the way he stood up.
Yeah. Hello, Bruce.
Is that Aussie?
Yeah, Bruce. Bruce from down.
That damn dirty Aussie. Oh, Bruce, man, I forgot to tell you. So I was looking at my channel block list and mod list the other day, and your other channel is still modded there in my channel. The Gids Day or whatever the fuck call that shit. That channel's still modded.
Yeah, what you do, don't mod, don't mod Rebel.
What the hell would I do that for, Glenn?
Oh
The
no,
hell?
just in case.
I wouldn't even do that as a joke.
I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't even give Rebel a fucking wrench if he was the last person on the face of the planet.
Sure, I wouldn't give him one if he the last one died. So what else been going on with your Poon?
Not much, man. Not much. Just fucking getting by. That's about it. I need to get my ass in gear. How's the weather there, Glenn?
Not real nice right now. Ain't that hot? Humidity ain't up. Well, I'm kind of glad.
Been real mild here so far. Haven't had that hot of a day yet.
Yeah. Well, usually we have like 90, 100 degrees right now in April, but I'm glad it ain't that right now.
Yeah, me too. Of course, I mean, it don't bother me. Just get used to it, but you know, it's nice when it ain't.
Yeah.
Sure does make that air conditioning in the house feel better though.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty right there. It ain't the heat. Ain't really all that bad. It's the heat and the humidity what
Oh yeah,
make it worse.
we don't have that humidity problem here.
I know Louisiana does.
Fuck yeah, y'all got the swamps.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I bought thing on Amazon. You know, you wet it, you know, with cold water,
Yeah,
and you stay cold. And you
I got
last
one.
almost hot. Yeah,
I got one of those little fuckers that does that shit. It works all
yeah.
right.
Hello, in 30 seconds.
What's up,
I actually
guys? Glenn,
actually make
Boone.
my own fucking my own air, air conditioner for the garage using a ice chest, a 5-gallon water cooler, some copper, and a fan. Take like 1/4 inch, 3/8 copper, and you
Oh,
wrap it
yeah.
around. You wrap it in circle ways around the fan, and you run it into an ice chest. And I ran mine through an ice chest in a 5-gallon cooler. It has a return line and a feed line, and you just put ice water down in there and put a little fountain pump on it, and it'll pump that ice cold water through that copper, and then that fan will blow that ice cold, you know, that ice copper will blow that fucking air on you. It works great.
Yeah.
But I'm a fucking redneck kick. I make anything stupid like that.
Yeah.
No, there's videos of that shit on YouTube, man. No,
Where,
it's not a redneck
where,
thing.
where do you think I
It's
got the idea from?
it, hey, look, if it works, it works. It's all that fucking matters.
It works great. Fucking, it's outstanding fucking deal.
Real quick, if I get dropped for any reason, I'm working and I'm dispatching right now, so I could easily get a phone call any moment, and it'll interrupt the stream, so
Oh, okay.
it'll just show me drop. But no, Poon, I saw you up here. Wanted to come up here real quick, talk about what happened yesterday. For the most part, man, I didn't fucking know that girl lived in Lufkin. I said Lufkin out of at the area. I think
Well,
that area
I
is
think
beautiful. I recorded in Livingston. I recorded in
here's the thing.
Corrigan a couple
Here's
months
the thing.
back.
So I
So,
actually went and watched the replay of it this morning.
yep.
And here's the problem. It's the way you worded it that made her feel like you did it on purpose. And that's something you got to understand. I don't think you did
Well,
it on purpose. I don't think it was nefarious. I don't think it was deliberate. I think it was just a misunderstanding and a pure coincidence. but
No, it
it's
wasn't. It wasn't intentional.
well, that's what I mean. It wasn't intentional, but with everything going on right now, you got to understand her point of view.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
you got to understand, or she's got to understand the point of view of somebody that might actually do some shit because
true. I get it.
she is the one. She is the one that wanted us to run her mouth and say, "Oh, well, come pull up, come pull up." Well, if you say that to somebody on the fucking internet that's a fucking nut, then they may take shit real life, and they may you may get some shit that you really didn't intend on getting into. That's the thing about these ponies that they don't fucking understand. You know, they've been on their side of YouTube for this long and been running this shit. Well, guess what? You're on another side of YouTube now. People over here in this 1A side, the 1A trolls, 1A drama, whatever you want to call it, the 1A supporters, these are the people that believe in free speech and know a little bit about law. And they know what they can and can't do. And then there's some nuts that are in this fucking community that don't give a shit. And you know what I'm talking about, Poon. You know exactly what I'm talking about. There's people that have
I
gone
get it.
fucking real life on shit. And that's the thing that they don't understand.
I mean, I'm not saying I don't get it. I truly understand. It's just it was a bad coincidence at a bad time, and shit happens. Uh, I don't know another way to put it. I mean, shit happens. It just you know, he put me in a bad place because what am I supposed to do?
Well,
And
if this is me, and if it was my channel that it happened on, and I don't know more or less of the facts, I'm gonna let these two go at it because or not go at it on my channel. It's your choice whether or not the drama happens on your channel or not. You simply kick us both out and say, "Hey, y'all go deal with y'all shit somewhere else, and when y'all are done, come back." You know what? Better yet, it's your channel. Do what the fuck you want to do. At the end of the day, I know what I did and didn't do, and people can believe me or not believe me. I know that side is not going to fucking believe me because they have a narrative. It's what they're fucking it's what they've been running with this entire time. You know they fucking you know
hold
they
on
were
a
in
second.
Discord. Hold on before you say something. You know they were in Discord running their fucking mouths when I went up to a Walgreens that had nothing to do with a particular somebody.
That's
It was a
exactly what I was
joke,
going to say. So
and
when
they
you did that,
fucking
but when you did
and
it,
they
the one person in particular, didn't take it as a joke, and you got to fucking realize that motherfucker was pissed because he didn't take it as a joke because he knew
yeah.
he knew that you were joking, and everyone else knew that you were joking, but him in his particular case, he didn't find the joke fucking funny. You can't blame him for that.
Yeah, I can. We can agree to disagree on that one. It's one thing that it would be one thing if I did it
That was
at a store that in which he actually worked.
the problem.
But I did
See,
this
the
in
problem with it was
Houston.
it's just
I
that
did this in
that very day earlier, that shit was done to him in another channel by fucking ASMR retarded. The very fucking same thing. Except it was more or less a nefarious act of saying, yeah, we work here and such, and Sam Hill didn't catch it at first in the chat, but it happened, and that's what made it fucking that much more intentionally
okay.
fucking on
So
nefariously on his
um,
part.
so let me ask you this then, Poon, because this is basically what happened. If I saw you working, and I'm not going to put any actual fucking company names out, but if I saw you working at this kind of Ralph's Boat Service, right? You have a shirt on that says Ralph's Boat Service, and I happen to catch that. Okay, so then I make a joke about, or I make a jab at you. You can call it a joke, call it a jab. I'll call it a jab. I fucking jabbed at NACLO. So you take a jab at somebody because of the particular shirt that they're wearing when they're on a live stream. Whose fault is it? Is it my fault or is it his fault? Your fault. You're the one wearing the shirt, not me. If you don't
Yeah,
want nobody to know where you work at, don't put your fucking company's hat or shirt or logos. Don't put that shit out there. If he's
I
going to wear a
understand.
Walgreens shirt on that channel, and or on his live that he fucking did, Isn't that on him?
I agree that he fucked up. People sometimes don't think or understand, don't remember that, hey, I'm wearing this or I'm, my name tag's on. I didn't take it off. People fuck up. And
Yeah,
I
and that's
get it.
exactly what happened. He left his shirt on. He didn't. I don't think there was a name tag on him, but there was. He was wearing a Walgreens shirt, which let us know he works at a Walgreens.
At the same
Nobody
time,
fucking knew what Walgreens he worked at. We could give two shits what Walgreens works at. Well, nobody was trying to go real life. If at anything, they were taking shots at him. It's a fucking jab at him. That's it. He took it seriously. He took it overboard.
And
That's on him.
I've joked with you with certain situations that I know that you're involved in because of conversations we've had. Now I've said
Agreed.
subtle little jokes. I've never gone to a point where someone would actually know what the fuck you do.
Yeah.
So I do understand it, but some people are just, they don't. Some people have much less tolerance. I get. That's not the right word, man. It's not the right way I want to word this. Their feelers get hurt a lot easier. That's the best way I can put it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Ernie Smells fucking said my full name with 1,000 people watching. That happened. Put up my local police department with 1,000 people watching. That happened. But I view it as funny. I don't take it as it's a nefarious fucking act. Okay, that was very vindictive of him, and he did it on purpose to try and hurt me. But at the same time, I'm not going to go cry about it. That's me. I'm not everybody.
Well, and I think that's where Andrew, something Andrew said, everybody cries online about being doxxed. Everybody cries about their information being put out there. Everybody cries about this or that when it's the fucking YouTube and everyone fucking does it. I've doxed people. I'm not going to sit here and say I haven't. I'm not going to sit here at the same time when Rebel fucking pulled my information out and he fucking and he doxed me because wherever he got because he's done it a couple times now. When Rebel did that, I only made the comment that he fucking doxed me. I didn't go and fucking raise hell. I didn't call his fucking police department. I didn't do any of that bullshit. Why? Because you know what? Tit for tat, motherfuckers. I threw somebody's information out there. He threw mine. Okay, game on.
Well, I mean, that's y'all. I've said this over and over. I don't play that tit for tat game because if I did, I'd be at this motherfucker all day. I wouldn't have anything else to do. This is all I'd get to do. As much shit's talked about me. This is the only thing I'd be doing if I played that game. I just find it retarded. I mean, say whatever you want to say about me. I don't fucking care. Your view of me doesn't change who I am, and it's not going to fucking change other people's view of who I am. It's just the way it is. At the same time, I'm not like a lot of your other cats. I don't give a fuck what y'all do. I'm not going to go run to my channel and fuck up a live and talk about you for 3 hours. The most I've ever done is maybe 30 minutes on somebody if I fucking ran a live stream about them. That's the most I've ever done because I don't have 3 hours to fucking talk about someone. Or I get, I don't want to talk about someone for 3 hours. It's just fucking stupid to me. Matter of fact, if you do that, they win as far as I'm concerned. At the same time, like I said, I don't have the notion or the fucking reason to go out there and blast everybody's information out. I've never done that. I never will do that. It's not me. I don't get why motherfuckers do it. You do it for tit for tat. I don't. That's just our opinions and our personalities. It's the way it goes. Everybody's fucking different. Nobody's the fucking same. It's what makes fucking the world worth living in, right? Fucking everybody's different, right? Everybody was the same and it'd suck ass.
Well, I just think we've run into a situation where we have a bunch of fucking how does fucking Andrew always say it? Sidewalk sissy lalas. We got a bunch of them motherfuckers in this goddamn community, and it's just like the stupidest fucking shit. Like
it's called opinion, and everybody's entitled to it.
Well, you're right.
Well, go ahead.
Go ahead, Glenn. I'm sorry. I took over your show. My bad.
Opinions aren't subjective, all right? Opinions aren't subjective. That's why they're opinions.
Well, the thing about doxing, why in the hell do people do that for?
To hurt someone or to fucking pissed off and they want to do it right back to someone else. Rebel does it because he's upset. and he's butthurt, and he wants to make other people fucking be, feel his pain. Like, misery loves company.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense, especially with Rebel. Or should I say the retard Connie?
Yeah, you call him whatever you want, Glenn, and just don't say his slave name.
How in hell Connie is a slave name?
I don't know. It's what he said, not me. He said he had a slave name. Connie was a slave name.
Connie?
I like to see
Connie's
that
a slave name?
That's what he said.
Really? I didn't know Connie was a slave name. That's
what
interesting.
he said.
I have heard him say that. I have heard him say it. I'm not going to sit here and say that I haven't heard him. I've definitely heard him say that. But, it's still shocking to say, to hear that Connie, the actual word Connie, is a slave name. It is what it is. I mean,
I thought Toby was a slave name.
I just, I have to say, hey, Connie, if you're watching, my bad for saying Connie. That's my bad. I didn't mean to say the word Connie. I apologize for saying the word Connie. It's my bad.
On me, on the other hand, I don't give a shit because the way he attacked me. I don't care. I call him the retard anyhow. Because he is.
Man, it's a little different with you because he talks shit about your brother and said mean things about your brother that you nor your brother deserve. So I understand.
Well, I'm pretty like this. He got no damn proof. With my brother anything.
It's not the fact if he didn't. The fact of the matter is you know who your brother is and he doesn't. And that's just the end of it.
Yep.
Well, I'm sorry, Glenn, for coming down here and taking over your show there. Like I said, I just saw the opportunity to come up and talk to Poon.
Why are you taking over Glenn's show?
Well, see what happened was, I don't know, maybe because I wanted to. Hey, what's up, 10th man?
Let Glenn talk.
Yeah.
Fucking with you, bro. I literally just clicked on this. I have no idea. I'm just picking up where you left off. I'm just fucking you. I've seen less than 5 seconds of this. I saw you was live. I clicked on the StreamYard's link and I came.
At least we didn't have to hear the fucking.
Sorry.
Well, 10th man. Basically, what happened was I came up here to talk to Poon for a minute. Yesterday, I was on Poon's channel. Where I mentioned something about the ponies. Well, I didn't mention something about the ponies. That's just it. Like I mentioned a town called Lufkin, which I have family and friends that live there, and I mentioned it because they were talking about beautiful places and shit. And I was just like, well, Lufkin's is beautiful, and it just happens that one of the ponies fucking lived there.
So they spurged and we're like, oh my god, he's coming after us. Yes, that's pretty much how it happened. All right, they fucking shot Poon an email and a message saying that I was doxing them, and they were crying. And this, by the way, this is the same bitch that told me to fucking pull up. So and the point I was trying to make on that whole fucking argument was, you got to be careful who you go real life with. You don't know what the secret is.
What's that?
I'm not really the king of motherfucking YouTube, right?
We've always known that.
Well, but it's got a catch to it, though.
No, but it's funny, right? So
it is.
I'm a comedy guy.
It's like your calling sign, I guess, but we've known that, Tim.
Yeah, you also know that I'm a non-binary, transgender, transracial, paleo vegan ghost who's a wolf every second Tuesday and also a ghost.
When are you since when did you become a transgender? I've never heard you say
all
that.
Of those, I'm every race except for white as well. So
oh my god, you're Canadian. You're
Canadian.
AC
is this. The secret to being king of motherfucking YouTube, just in case you ever wanted to be, is don't associate with riffraff. Let the rabble. The king does not concern himself with the rabble of the peasants. I don't mean to sound like a dick, but 95% of these people are so below average intelligence they literally are a slow adult. So you just don't give them any attention. Attention feeds the demon that then comes after you. I had somebody who told me one time not too long ago, oh, I lost AC.
No, he got a phone call. He said he's at work.
I'll tell you then, Poon. So
I'll listen.
Somebody one time told me that they thought they had a ghost in their house.
A ghost, like living in their house.
Yep. So I'm the type of guy that looks at things from a very broad spectrum and say, always err on the side of caution. Sorry, go ahead.
That's an autistic spectrum.
Well, no, I look at all aspects, and this is the thing. Is I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in Jesus. I don't believe in any magic.
Well, he believes in you, Kempy.
Yeah, that's good for you guys. So, but I don't know anything, right? We're on a tiny little speck of sand that's falling through the universe in a corkscrew pattern, following a giant star that's pulling us along with its gravity. We're literally just insignificant in the grand scheme of anything. So I know nothing. Absolutely nothing, as I assume. So I told them immediately, definitely there's no ghost in your house, right? But they were like, oh, I should get a priest or something, like whatever they said, like, to try to get rid of the ghost. And I'm like, listen, I don't believe in any of that. I want it to be real, but I don't believe it.
You're not. So you're telling me you're a nihilist.
No, I'm saying I want there to be magic. I want there to be ghosts. All of that is very comforting, to think that there's something else, right? But I said to him, I said, listen, let's just say I'm wrong and you do have a ghost. Every myth, every legend, you look at there must be a reason why we carry on this myth throughout millions of years or hundreds of thousands of years. So let's say you do have a ghost. You don't give it any attention. Right? If you give the beast attention, then it grows, right? And that's how you have to look at the peasants. You have to look at the peasants as monsters. If one of them works their way into your heart over the years,
are you trying to say they manifest their own demons?
Yes.
I get it. You could have said it more simply just by saying that. You didn't have to go through a whole spiel.
I'm trying to give you it. Yes, but
you wanted to be descriptory.
Have you read books before?
Yes, I read books.
Yeah, I can tell, but not everybody does. So I'm just.
No, not everybody does. There's a lot of people rather watch the movie than read the book.
A lot of people have a lot of bad stuff to say about you, right? I don't know you. I think I've probably seen a couple things that you did. I really don't care what you do.
You used to restream my live streams. What are you talking about?
I restreamed one of your live streams because I was on it. Because my viewers didn't see it at 4 a.m. when Andrew and I were trolling you the first time. It was funny.
It was great.
And it probably got you a bunch of viewers.
Yeah, I was a young YouTuber at that time.
I get you. So anyway, my point is I'm saying you seem like a fairly intelligent man, right? Even though you have a lot of issues, apparently. But, so you
issues, or it's this motherfucking YouTube, and I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Not everybody gets it. Yeah. Not everybody gets it.
Well, this is true. This is exactly what goes on. But I get it.
See, I used to have more time to listen to the nonsense, but I'm busy now, almost always.
Well, 10th, I got to ask you a question then.
All right.
What the fuck were y'all thinking the other day in that voice chat? Be honest with me.
I have a terrible, terrible excuse. Terrible excuse. But it is the valid truth. Nobody saw the very beginning of the stream because that's been cut out. But the truth is as the panel went, or as we showed up there, I said, man, I'm fucking stoned. Because it's like 5 or 6 a.m. my time. I have been up since 8:30 the day before. So I've been awake for 20-something hours. I've been smoking weed for 6 to 8 hours straight. Live streaming, fucking around, right? And then that's my excuse. Is I wasn't really thinking. A lot of stuff happened all within a couple hour period, maybe an hour or 3, and I was already fucked up. Like, I had ended my show long before that, and then this carried on too late, like a little while later. And I will tell you one thing: it wasn't planned, because it's just like, okay, Golden wants to talk. Apparently,
it sure feels like it was planned the way it was aired out.
It wasn't. It wasn't. I can assure you of that.
You know, I mean, that's fine and dandy, but I guess somebody else knew what was going to happen, and that's the whole reason.
Within a fucking 3-minute period, less. It all happened impromptu. Literally, I believe also, in the very beginning of the recording, somebody said, I don't remember who it was, she's not really going to come here. But I had asked her to come there. So she came. I'm sure she feels betrayed.
I'm sure she does. Wouldn't you? Come on, you damn sure would. You would.
Nope. It's happened to me many, many times. And secondarily, answer to that question is, I believe that everything should happen in the light of day.
I don't know, man. If you want my honest opinion about this, which I have not listened to it, I'm not going to listen to it. I don't want to listen to it. I don't want no part of it. But if you want my honest opinion about it, there's only one person to blame here.
Who's that?
That'd be Bones.
No, not true at all.
He should have known better. Should have known better.
We had all been awake for almost 24 hours. Golden showed up backstage at my show, and then she seemed to want to talk, but I instead kicked everybody out because people started arguing, and I wasn't dealing with it. Because if there's going to be an argument, I think it should be live. Because I don't like, because one thing I don't like.
Well, this is a little different. These are personal things between two people. You know,
people will take cheap shots behind the scenes. All right, that they won't take live, and then they come live and act like a victim. And I'm not pointing anybody out. I've seen dozens of people do this. They'll go live and play the victim, but not give the full story of how they took a cheap shot or anything like that. I'm not saying Golden did that, because to be completely honest, I wasn't even thinking about when I came up here, so I'm not in the mind frame to really give a full, well thought out answer. But yeah, I think everything should be live. I want everything recorded.
Well, I mean, that's because you want the content.
Nope. It's nothing to do with that. It's because people lie, people misrepresent, people forget what they said. People don't take tone into context. They don't tell the full story. There's any number of things. I can show it time and time again. I expose that type of shit on a regular basis. People are willing to go to the police and give false statements based either on lies, misinterpretation, bad memory, whatever it is. They will go to the police and give false statements.
All right, let me ask you this then. Let's say that you and I are beefing, and you're trolled pretty hard at this moment in time, and I come on your live stream. Every time I come on your panel, I give you hell, right? And you let me up one day, and I tell you that I'm going to take a broomstick. I'm going to find you, take a broomstick, shove up your ass, break it off. How would you feel about that?
I would say, welcome to grandchildren, dum-dum.
Would you take it as a direct threat, like I was being serious and I was going to do it, or would you take it?
I would like to have it recorded so that I can make fun of you with it.
Okay. See, you know, so this is
That's
actually
what I mean by cheap shots. Get it?
This is a scenario that actually happened. I did go on some panel and tell them they're going to shove a broomstick up their ass and break it off.
Yep. Thank you, Pun. You name is something.
This
do that
particular live stream.
We told Connie.
had 700 people in the chat in this particular live stream, with 2 other people restreaming that had at least 250, 300 in their live streams. So let's say over 1,000 people were watching. This particular guy decided it was a good idea to say my full entire name, first, middle, and last name, and put my local police department's phone number up to try and put me in jail.
Oh no, AC's back. Ugh.
Yeah, that fucking Mexican. Damn it.
Are you
It's
Mexican? I
Mexican.
thought you were
It's-
Samoan or
it's
something.
fuck- it's
You look
fucking
kind of like
Mexican.
the same racial heritage as like the Rock type thing. Because you got that
Kind
little
of.
bit of white looking, but then a whole bunch of other races mixed in.
Yeah. So like, I'm part Native American and
that's what I
I'm
mean.
Hispanic.
So you're
and
nothing.
yeah.
You're nothing. You're like
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
else. You're a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I'm a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, but really, you're like, who out there is like really like a full blooded? I mean, like,
I don't know.
Mexican.
So you missed the end of my explanation. I was trying to explain to you. So I gave a real
yeah.
elaborate story about how you shouldn't associate with the peasants and give them
Yes.
power, because it's like manifesting your own demons, and like the more attention you give to it, the more it grows.
Mm.
That's what I've been trying to explain. Yeah. So just FYI, I've told many people this. Some people have used it to fuck with people. It's funny.
Well, it's been fun. It's been entertaining, and it's been a learning lesson. So I don't take. Hold on, let me get out of the fucking air. Fuck, windy fucking shit. I don't take the information you give lightly. I listen to everybody.
I've been doing this for a very long time. See, people were like, "Where'd you come from? How'd you just come on YouTube and take over everywhere you go?" And it's like, because I never had an online presence as myself before, but I've run multiple pretty mid-level clans with like a lot of people in them in video games, and we'd all be on voice and stuff for 20 years before I came here.
How many times do you run across those little fucking teenagers on fucking video games, like calling you all kinds of weird shit?
No, I have a rule that I will not even associate or have anybody in a clan that I'm in that's under the age of 16.
How the fuck do you even know their real age? Like, how do you know they're not?
I ask. I specifically will only go into clans that are usually 18 plus. Yep.
So 10th ask people on the internet what their age is, and he believes them.
Well, these people know each other. They all talk to each other in Discord and stuff. Usually.
So you're telling me you're in Discords with fucking dudes and chicks that are 16, 17 years old?
No, I'm not. They are.
This just got weird. I'm confused.
I don't talk to them. I have no idea who they are. I just say, "Are you guys 18 plus?" And they're like, "Yep." So, but I don't associate with any of these people. I don't associate with them.
Yeah, Glenn.
What's up, Bruce?
That's presently, right. But before was a completely different thing. We used to a lot of clans that I were in, because back then everybody had a social media profile, Facebook and everything, so it was very easy to know who everybody was.
Fucking warlocks, what a clan? What fucking like King Cobra? What the fuck?
In video games, dumb.
I don't play video games. I'm a grown ass
man. The year 2022.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I was in a gaming clan at one point.
Yes.
It was fun. We fucked up a lot of people.
So now, what you're gonna do a show talking about what those other people? How many do they get? Like thousands of viewers? Is it worth your time to pay attention to them?
I've never had thousands of viewers, man. That'd be pretty cool. Get that big, right? gonna take something going viral for that to happen, though, or get into politics. I reckon.
Oh, I should check my TikTok. I haven't looked at it since
fuck? You TikTok too?
Not really. But I did post the oh no page B video up there. So let's see how it's doing.
Oh, this should be good.
Holy shit! Okay, well that's 1,200 views.
Nice.
It's posted about a week ago or something.
So last weekend, when I had my boys for Easter, my youngest got a hold of another device that I use every once in a while, and it's logged into my YouTube account, right? And my youngest likes to TikTok, and he has an account. We set him up account stuff. He does all this stuff. He makes pretty creative videos. He's a real creative kid, and I guess he figured out how to hit that little middle button there on the phone that says "Go Live."
Okay,
and he did. And he posted 5 videos to my channel, and they were up for about an hour before anybody told me about it.
Everybody has videos of your kid,
right? But well, they had anywhere from 40 to 70 views on those 5 videos. So I mean,
there's copies of it out there somewhere. Then
I'm sure his mother hasn't caught it, so we'll see how that goes. But
yeah, Trolls got that in their Discord.
That little fucker makes this video that says, "All right, now people, we're trying to get to 1 million subscribers. We got to get to 1 million. So let's do this. Let's get to 1 million subscribers." I mean, they weren't fucking. They were great videos. They were funny as fuck. But I just can't have it up on the channel. I wish I could.
No, you can't.
It's bullshit that I can't.
People fuck with people's kids, man. Were you around when I did that interview
Yep,
with which I still don't know the truth about? Of what was actually going on. I think they're both bad people. I find when I look at these scenarios, and you look at them objectively and in depth, both people are usually monsters.
Well, I mean, it's just bullshit that it was fun for him. He enjoyed it. He should be allowed to do it. Yet, if I allow it on my channel, the people that despise me or fucking me, whatever you want to call it, they'll shit and they'll do bad shit with it, which is fucked up.
Which anytime anybody's ever said, "Oh, Poon, he's a fucking asshole. He did stuff," I'm like, why do you care what he does? Never made any sense to me. Makes no sense to me why people care what anybody does, unless it directly affects them.
It's not about so much what it's about. Just so you don't like the shit that comes out of my mouth. I get it. I'm a wild, decrepit fuck. I understand that. I don't hide that. I'm fucking run away from that. I don't even have any problem fucking owning up to the shit I say. If I say it, I'll say it.
I've said it on other panels, and I've said it in front of you, Poon. You say some fucked up shit.
I do. But, this is the motherfucking internet. That doesn't give people the right to fucking try and use things to hurt me with my kid. That's the whole point.
Yep.
It's sad. It's sad as fuck that I cannot allow him to do what he wants to do like that when he's doing nothing more than being a kid because other people can't fucking understand that. It's a fucking sad world.
Things we learn.
People are lucky Bruce doesn't live in North America. He'd be going out putting fucking black paint underneath his eyes and shit.
Bruce be posting fucking
family
all the time, man.
My fucking family are from Ukraine and Poland and everything. I
know, Bruce. I know who you are.
I'm bent off my tits, so fuck is.
What's that?
I'm bent off my tits, so fuck is.
You've had a few drinks, have you?
Nah, a couple of billies. Pokes here. Bucket bong.
Yeah, so shit's getting fucked up, Bruce.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
The Prime Minister of Canada came to my province here in New Brunswick recently, and to like say that he was giving $22 million for funding for long-term care homes for elderly people, and people like normally that would be like people would be like, yeah, that's great. Instead, he had hundreds of people outside of where he was just cursing and swearing at him and screaming at him, telling him to get out of their town. Hundreds.
Yeah, I think I've seen something about that on YouTube because I've been watching a lot of it, following what's going on. My cousin's taken in a couple of families.
And you had your finger exactly on the vibe with the social credit score. That's all happening exactly the way you said.
Yeah. The train, when you first put that train up on your fucking channel, reminded me of my mum and my nan went through.
I know.
World War II, and I said, yeah, you just got to watch Russia and China.
And we were dead on.
But they've been fighting for years against everyone, you know. They've taken Protestants and fucking, you know, borders and a whole lot from other countries, you know. Fuck. They're going to keep trying to do it, you know, right through the European fucking settlements.
So the real question was, were we right or were we wrong?
Hey, I was right.
I know you were. It's funny. Oh, my goodness. Don't worry. Jesus is going to come save us.
He's long gone now.
No, Superman. He's going to fly in. Everything's going to be all right.
I wish. Yeah.
It's going to be all right.
Anyway, I don't want to talk about that shit anyway. I heard enough of it. I watch it.
So what do you think about what we're talking about? About giving attention to the YouTube people that just want attention, and then they just keep growing until they actually become a problem.
I got to roll, guys. Thanks, Glenn. See y'all later, man.
You're welcome, Penny.
Oh, if you keep following these idiots that make fools of themselves and everything, something's going to happen, and they're liking it. The attention seekers.
So I joined Discord a couple weeks ago to see what was going on. It's a horrible catastrophe, but it's great. And
you didn't. No.
So didn't end. It resulted in horrible catastrophe. But I've noticed that even Discord now is saying that your Discord will be banned if you take part in any unicorn virus disinformation.
Okay. Right.
So just any communications.
Yeah.
Soon it'll be legal for you to speak about it person to person. People will be able to turn you in out in the streets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should see some of the news articles I have to go over soon. Mm-hmm.
There is countries already like that, eh? We just got to look what countries are doing it now and what it's going to end up like. We might not be around when it does happen, but I don't know. You might be because you're still young pricks.
Yep. Only halfway through life, so
yeah,
still a lot of fuckery can happen.
That's for sure. Yes.
At least there's no more snow here.
In fact, too cold. You've been having it a fair bit up there. Have you had a break from it yet?
Oh yeah, no, it's starting to warm up here now. It's spring.
All right.
But I mean,
okay.
You know.
Yeah, this morning here is the first time it's felt really hot. I mean, cold. It's bloody freezing when I wake up.
No natural disaster forest fires this year, Bruce?
Yeah, we did, and floods as well. Yeah. Yep, big floods on the east coast of Australia. Big floods. Yeah. The world is changing. We're getting these fucking floods and shit. It's probably changing back to the way it used to be.
Gang.
So everything that's under the sea, we're going to end up there too.
Another thing, AC, is what I have to ask. I wish Poon was still here about that ponies thing or whatever. So then what
Yeah.
did like Poon reach out to you to say, hey, this person reached out to me?
No, he was trying to. He was upset about something, and I could tell. Because this all happened while we were in the middle of a panel. Like Poon was live, a bunch of people jumped in the chat. I was in chat, and then all of a sudden he got an email or something, and he just kind of flipped out. I can't believe it. I don't know what this is pissing me off. I just can't believe this shit. And then I went to type something in there. I don't even remember what I was typing. I don't remember if it was me asking him something or me making a comment about something else. But I went to type something in there and I was blocked in chat. And I was like, what the fuck? And so I the only way to fucking get that figured out is jump up on panel, figure what the fuck happened. Right. So I jumped up on panel and Poon was still flipping out. I'm like, okay, sorry, this has to do with me? What the fuck did I do? Oh, well, you know exactly what you did. No, I kind of don't know. That's why I'm up here.
So you're telling me this story, and it's a great story. It is.
Yeah.
Are you starting to see what I'm saying?
Yeah. At the same time, like, just to admit, I kind of like a little bit of the attention too. I mean, it's not. I'm just saying. It's fun. It's fun to. I'm right. The pot stir. That's always been my whole thing. I pot stir.
That's funny.
It's good to get people's blood boiling just a little.
Yeah, just sit back and let them go for it.
Hell yeah.
Just let it go, huh?
What's that, Glenn?
Just let it go. Go with the flow.
Let it go. Let it go. You know what I'm referencing, right?
No,
it's because Andrew used to play that all the time, right? Let it go.
Oh, that's right. He did too. Yeah, that's right.
Wonderful.
That is quite funny. There you go. There you go.
Absolutely wonderful. Yep. So just remember, you asked for it. When things turn out bad.
Hey, Tenth, can you remember a while back now when we were on a panel and we started all talking about the army tanks are on the trains and they're heading somewhere?
Yep.
Now we know where they were going, eh?
Yep.
They knew this was going to happen because it's been happening since, like 2014, it's 1990s, and Russia's been in these fucking wars, and we don't get told much of it. But this is a big one.
No, and everybody in North America just pays attention to their feelings and whatever drama.
Yeah.
They don't pay attention to what's actually going on.
That's it.
It's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, we just sent some gear over to them. So
willingly onto the trains.
That's it. Hang on to the door.
People ask to go. They beg for it.
Yeah,
so how are you doing, Glenn? It's like 85 degrees or 90 degrees down there already?
No, it's more like 80 right now.
Yep. Have you wrestled any crocodiles recently?
No.
Snapping turtles.
Noodling? You going out noodling?
No, not yet.
You know what noodling is, right?
Oh yeah. Where you go underwater, get catfish or snake.
Catfish.
Yep.
So what are we doing today?
I'm gonna relax today. I got all my work done.
Right. I am just every weekend. What I do is I, clean my house and get it ready for the next week of work.
Yeah,
it's a never-ending cycle. The cycle of life.
Yeah, Sunday here, so it's a good rest day Sunday, but yeah, might go out for a bit.
No, I got a bunch of stuff I got to do tomorrow.
Yeah, we got a bit of rain here now, so it was nice 2 days before it. Beautiful weather.
It rains here a lot.
I had to run to my work to get some paperwork for one of my employees, and I got that done. So now I'm headed back to the house. But in the process, Jack in the Crack is calling my name.
I don't know what that meant. What you just said.
Jack in the Crack.
Yeah, Jack in the Box.
Oh.
Yeah, because they used to put them in all the fucked up neighborhoods. So Jack in the Crack is what we called them.
Jack in the Crack.
Hey man, them fucking 2 tacos for $1.99 or whatever. They fucking that shit goes hard. Just saying.
I'd be buying 6 tacos.
Fuck yeah, 6 tacos. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm about to get.
Fuck yeah. $1 tacos. I remember when I was like 20 and they would have like $5, because this is a long time ago, probably when you were like in diapers. And somebody said the other day that somebody was saying that they thought I was 51. I'm like, fuck yourself. I had a decade to my age, bitches. And they'd have $5 pitcher night and 25-cent wings. And I mean, it was some good times.
25-cent wings eating.
Yep.
Aye.
So you buy,
Yeah, they're good.
50,
wings.
You buy 50 honey garlic, 50 hot, 50 medium hot, and wings, right? Because that's only $12.50 a piece.
Wow,
for each order of that, and then you buy 2 pitchers, and you got like 5 or 6 people. It's a party on a Friday night. Fuck yeah!
You can see, yeah.
And then I usually order more wings because I ate half those wings.
Yeah, because Kentucky Fried Chicken ain't what it used to be like. You used to be able to get 20 pieces and it'd fill that big bucket. You get 20 pieces now, half fills it.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't
$70.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I haven't had that shit from there for a fucking long time because every time I do, I end up in an argument on how fucking small
Where I'm from, they call it greasy fried seagull.
Yeah, that's what they are. Yep.
Look how funny this is. Look. My show now, bitches. I own this one too.
He's gone again. Yay.
Holy shit. How many fucking channels are you going to own? It's going to be the 10th Man Network.
Okay, hang on. Let me find a picture. I've got a special picture.
It's going to be a network of channels.
There's a special picture. Where is it? I've got one here somewhere.
Bum, 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 bum,
bum, bum.
So now everybody gets to experience my cat picture, which I haven't used a lot for a very long time. Now Bruce is trying to change his picture and kick himself. It's a catastrophe. Because this is the only picture that I have on Drama Dome of my pictures, right? Because Andrew used to go around and pretend that he was me, getting on panels, fucking with people. Back in the day, when life was more simple.
I'm sure Andrew's probably porn bombed me once or twice at least once with your fucking picture. Just saying.
Well, the funny thing is nobody porn bombs me because all the porn bomber people like me. Because I'm an asshole like them. It's funny. I mean, I don't know. Do you know who Cameras of Mass Destruction is?
I've seen him.
He threatened at one time because we were in an argument, but that's the only time. And if you know who he is, just saying.
I've been porn bombed a couple times,
yeah.
But it was probably like ASMR. All the. Well, it could have been. It's just like all the shit that happened with the News Now Houston thing. I took it as I fucking deserve that shit. So, I just took it in stride. I took it on the chin and said, "Fuck it, I deserve it."
I tried to be reasonable during that encounter.
Yeah.
I don't like when people can't just have an intelligent conversation, and it has to be a screaming match.
Yeah.
As soon as you start raising your voice, you lost. If you're making a like,
no, I'm good.
if you're making a statement, right? You do your own panels. You know, sometimes things you're just like, listen, I feel a spirit, and I'm gonna say this. Everybody, shut up. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you're having a conversation with another party. I don't care how much you hate them.
Yeah.
You already lost as soon as you can't stop talking to let them say what they have to say. Right? If you're that scared of what they have to say that you can't let them say it, you already lost the conversation. I love when people have a problem with me and want to come and have a conversation with me, because I'll let them say anything that they want. It's like, oh, please, trolls, come. I had this one guy named Benny Bro one time because I did a panel called Islamic Law versus Poppies or something like that, or Sharia law versus poppies. And it was just because there were these stories and I just made up a title. And then this guy came up and he explained to me, which took a long time to get him to this point where he was in a fervor. And then he very nonchalantly just said, no, don't worry. When you go to heaven, you won't be gay anymore because you'll be cleansed of all your sins. And it was one of the most magnificent panels that I've ever done. It was because he was allowed to speak. Just let them talk.
I got my tacos. I'm now in Zen. No, I get what you're saying.
What's the easiest way to dispel evil?
That's like the complete opposite of what Asmar does.
Oh yeah, but he loves it. He loves it. I see.
Oh yeah, he does.
You know, I hear bad stuff about everybody, right? From a multitude, from my own chat, and then those other people. What you got into an argument with somebody the other day? Futoy, right? Where you mess with the wrong people. That was also one of the most memorable, wonderful moments of my show. When Futoy said that you guys messed with the wrong people this time. I was so excited when he said that. We all laughed so hard. It was wonderful. There's nothing funnier than when somebody goes, yeah, I got people to take care of you. It's like, oh no, really? I'm smart. I can handle things.
We actually had him up on panel, or caught him on panel on another channel the other day, and it went to a shit show at first, and then it kind of sounded like we were going to be able to talk shit out, and everybody was going back and forth, and then just all of a sudden it went completely left field again, and fucking Futoy's yelling at fucking ASMR. It was. I mean, at least from the entertainment perspective, like it was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, I get you. I get you. I do. But some of these people are mentally ill, and they take this shit seriously.
It's true.
We've seen it.
Yep.
Right? I think it's funny. The whole thing. I've been having people threatening my life for over 2 years. Right? I don't have to worry about it like other people, because are you really think that you're going to be able to come to a town of like a few hundred people and not get noticed? Know what I'm saying? I live in the middle of nowhere. It's not, anybody knocks on my door, I automatically assume that it's somebody here to hurt me. right?
Mm-hmm.
All the delivery people just drop the stuff off on the doorstep. Least of my worries, though. I will tell you, I am still a little bit triggered about the stuff that happened to you. Just a little. So when we find out how that all happened eventually, I will definitely help to troll that person. I got a lot of stuff on the back burner.
Well, you've been busy. You're fucking moving everything.
What's that? What'd you say, bro?
No, I'm saying you've been busy. You've been busy with your move and moving into the house and getting it going.
Oh, you mean over the past 6 months?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that and trust me, I still see everything. Unfortunately, people give me updates. I get a lot of emails, a lot. You should have seen when I was doing shows every day how many emails I used to get. Fuck, there were so many I couldn't keep up to them. Redonkulous. That's what people don't understand. We do this for pennies per hour. Pennies per hour. You'd be better off going out and picking up cans off the street. Fuck that. So, I guess it's our show now.
Yeah. I was like wondering if Glenn was going to come back there. I was starting to think you were being serious about owning this fucking channel.
Yeah, I took it over with my hacker witch magic. This is my day off, so I just started my dishwasher and did some cleaning, and then now I'm just chilling, playing my video game. I figured out I would come up and try to get Glenn a few views. Is he monetized yet, or does he even have 1,000 subs?
I don't think it's monetized. I think it's less than 1,000 subs.
Oh, he's close though. 755.
I think. Where am I at? 925. I think.
Nice.
We're getting there.
I have 7.5 billion subs.
Not bad.
Yeah. Yep. I have a YouTube symbol, like, you know how you get those awards, but it's a butt plug.
Oh.
Yep. For that, you have to have over 50 billion subs to get the YouTube butt plug.
Is it like a novelty thing, or is it actually functional?
Oh no, I'm using it right now. Fuck.
I gotta say, I think it's entertaining that Connie copies your whole fucking. And this was a book I wrote back when I was in high school. Have you heard him saying this shit?
Brain viruses.
He cannot repeat it.
Brain viruses. These are things that I say because I know that crazy, imbecile, lonely people will latch onto them and say them. I can't imagine going around and just repeating the things that I heard other people say. It's weird. Like a parrot. Just saying. Just saying. See, I'm offline 10th man now, AC. I'm done even caring. I seem to have disarmed Poon Handler's rage over the... He's like, what you did is wrong. I'm like, well, shit happens. All right, then I do bad things too. Listen, I make a few mistakes here and there. Wait, have you ever seen the Gabby possession panel? Were you around when I was talking about that the other day?
No, I don't think I was.
So, Paulie and I used to be friends, right? Which I still don't hate him. Everybody, listen. I don't like when people act like they are the king of motherfucking YouTube. You understand? That's the whole point of that. Is that I don't like when people act superior to each other.
Paulie kicked me out of his Discord.
Yeah. Paulie's.
Yeah.
I think he's as the king, seeing one of the business owners plotting a takeover of hostile takeover of the blacksmith or whatever. That's what I see happening here. Is that like he's planning on coming back, and so he's locking everything up. If you get me. And I can't go any deeper into it. I know a lot of stuff. And so that's why that's happening. Because that's happened to a lot of people. I say upwards of 30 people. So be ready for Paulie. So what was I saying about Paulie, though? I brought him up for a reason. Oh, yes. So I showed up on his panel because I had gotten a communique because somebody put up the 10th signal. And they're like, oh, my goodness, you got to hear the anti-gay things that this woman's saying on Paulie's. So I'm like, sounds like a job for me. So I go over and start asking a few questions. And it devolved into madness where Paulie shut the panel down. And then I ended up backstage with just me and this woman. So that's when I started showing people how you can very easily record these backstage panels. And that's caused a tremendous amount of strife around that I did that. But whatever. I like everything to be out in the public. And I showed her, and she literally was like either out of it or just acting crazy, not really sure. But at one point she passed out or fake passed out or whatever, and then she started talking in tongues like she was possessed by a demon. And it's one of the most entertaining things that I've ever seen, ever. Because she thought nobody would be able to see what was going on.
Oh my god!
So I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be gold," and it is. It is gold. You know what? I was gonna do a panel tonight, and I don't think I might. I think I might just premiere that video. Now that I think of it, I think I'm just gonna premiere that on both my channels. Just to see. So I think a lot of people haven't seen it. I don't know if I can find it. Did I name it Gabby? That's the only. How many videos you got total now? You getting up to like 400 or 500 yet?
No.
Oh, see, because once you get up there, man, it starts getting real hard to track stuff down. So you got to start categorizing it and naming it. And you should. Are you in Fix's Discord?
Yes.
Okay. So I show up in there once in a while. Add me. I have 2 accounts because I need to have 2 accounts for the way I do stuff. And then just add me in there, and I will give you a couple hints on the way that I wish that I had to start categorizing my stuff. And you can download the subtitles. So if you kept each video in a, I don't want to talk about this online.
Oh no.
I don't like giving people my ideas because then they use them to hurt people that I care about. But you seem like you're all right.
I try.
Well, usually if you have babies and you take good care of your babies, then that means that you're a good person. So that's usually how I base my worth of people. In all seriousness. and I've not seen anything that alarmed me. I did a
It's not a
very
bad way to
in-depth-
analyze it.
I looked at I did a very in-depth search on you when I first encountered you. Very. probably one of the top 10 deepest searches that I've ever done, because you did piss me off a little bit, so I immediately knew everything about you.
Yeah.
Do I have
figured that.
copies of it? Nope. Do I remember any of it? Not really. Do I know your real name or anything? Nope. Because I really don't care about people. I don't let humans off of online take up space in my head. I literally outright refuse to allow it, because I have other stuff to do. You know what I mean? It's like a hard drive. There's only so much room up there.
Well, but on the other hand, I mean, if you wanted to play and you didn't have those, as everyone says, receipts anymore, like stuff like that, like, what do you do then? I mean, you could. I assume it's easy to pull back up, but for example, like somebody's fake. Oh no! I guess Andrew's shown that he can go back to. Never mind. I was gonna sit here and say, like, what about the stuff that people try to delete offline? And never mind. There's a way around all that shit.
Yeah. Besides that, if a person is a bad person, and you happen to lose the evidence of them being a bad person that time, they're gonna do it again anyway. So just wait. Just wait a little bit, right?
Yeah.
In all truth, I believe that more than 50% of the people that are in jail are wrongly convicted, and the ones that are bad will reoffend again anyway. So you need to have a different system. That's all I'm saying. Like, okay, so I don't know all the ins and outs of this, but since we're the only ones here, I'll bring this up to you. So, did you hear about the law that they had talked about in Florida, where some people said that it was a don't say gay law, and then some people say the exact opposite, which is, and I don't know the full details. I have not had the opportunity to actually look at it. I don't know yet, but I watched the Tucker Carlson thing about it earlier, and I've watched quite a few videos about this. I just haven't read the act yet to figure out exactly. But supposedly what the act actually is that teachers or any public institution authority figure, i.e. a camp counselor or a that they even have to make a law about this makes me angry, right? That teachers are not allowed to talk to your children that are like under 8 years old or 10 years old or something like that. Or at least they do it by grades. So if they're grade 3 or lower, you're not allowed to talk to them about sex and like sexual identity and crap. And supposedly then, because I watched when the people were talking, then Disney came out against this law. So then people came to find out, because it's anti-transgender, because the 50-year-old transgender teacher should be able to talk to her grade 1 students that are 7. That the oldest usually, right? And that might even be if you failed a grade.
Yeah.
About your transgender identity, right? So, like, listen, I got babies in my family, right? Yep. And I'm very vocal about being a non-binary, transgender, paleo, vegan, ghost that's transracial, and wolf every second Tuesday, but I don't talk to my kids about that. Right? That's an adult thing for us to talk about.
Yeah.
That's not something I'm talking to babies about. Don't tell them that you get no, right? So then Disney comes out against this, and if you see the press conference, which I'm probably going to show on my next stream when I do it. I was trying to find the Gabby video, then I got distracted. The guy looked like it was like a fucking like a hostage video. The CEO of Disney. And he's like, I'm so sorry that I didn't respect the LBGQ XYZ 17, right? 90210 plus community or whatever. And he's just staring into his webcam and looking like he's like, you know, and then in my mind, I go, okay, so at first he didn't even make a statement because he felt that it wasn't the place of a corporation. And then he comes out and is against this law and then says that the Disney Corporation is going to take an active part in trying to get this law repealed, which is amazing for a company to take that type of position, right? Then they further go into finding out that Disney, up until very recently, like within the last couple days, was actually seen as its own country within Florida, where it came to taxes and things like that. So they were not beholden to the state or federal tax laws. So they weren't paying any taxes because they were technically their own country. And now that law just got repealed because they took a political stance where it's like that's like tyrannical. Right? That's an agreement between the citizens. That's what I've been trying to tell people for a very long time. People are like, they're a corporation. They can do whatever they want. I'm like, no, they can't. We have an agreement. We allow you to operate as a corporation so long as you follow the rules that we set as the public. You do not get to do whatever you want. If you don't like it, you don't have to be here. We don't. You don't just get to go and be Mr. Burns and say, oh, well, I own the nuclear power plant and I want you to use more money, so I'm going to build a giant monolith to block out the sun. They're a company. They can do whatever they want. No, they can't. No, they just quite simply can't. Right? And so now Disney's getting taken down. As I said, it should have been a very long time ago. You do not allow these corporations to just do whatever they want, and all under the guise of being in the public interest because they're an employer or whatever nonsense. That's not how this works. You don't get to. So, oh yeah. And then the best part was all the Democratic representatives, which, to tell you the honest truth, I used to be a Democrat, kind of, when I was young, but I was more like a centrist. Like, I don't really agree with any extreme changes and stuff. All the Democrats literally losing their mind, AC. I mean, losing their mind, screaming while the vote was taking place. And it was literally like 68% to take away Disney's exempt status for paying taxes as their own country operating within the Do you know what I mean? That's absurd. Can you imagine? They're literally a $1 trillion company, right? Trillions of dollars. Sorry?
I was just gonna say that's like, I don't even know how to like. That's crazy to think. Like, first of all, I don't know anything about the story. Okay,
I just
but
told
the fact
you
that they're
the rundown.
yes, it's you gave me the good rundown. But to hear that, like it's like
you're like you can't. You gotta go. You must have got some of those details wrong. No, I'm 10th man. I just watched it a couple hours ago. I was like, oh my god, I had heard a little bit about this, but not like that in depth. That's what. Listen, I don't agree with a lot of the stuff that Tucker says, but that's what I watched. I didn't watch him just talk about it. I watched the videos of the people screaming at the vote. I watched the CEO say it. I didn't watch him read a transcript. I watched this happen in front of my eyes, and I'm just like, oh my God. What is happening? Yep, I get you.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to go look that up. Oh my God.
It's one of the most shocking things I've seen for some time. I posted it on my community page, as a matter of fact. I think I did. Did I?
Oh, I'll go check it out then.
Well, no, see, and you may not know this either. I on the original 10th Man show panel, have a playlist there. Some of it's like a bunch of technical stuff and any random stuff, right? I got more than one public playlist. And one of them is the clips that I'm going to show on the show. Right? So I saved them all there. And then if people wanted to know what I was going to do on the show next, that's where some of those videos are. And then you could watch it ahead of time if you wanted to. Right? And so it's definitely in there, in that playlist, as one of the most recent additions.
Gotcha.
Important stuff like that I keep a list of. You got to understand, I watch all different people. I watch Jordan Peterson. I watch Tucker Carlson. They're like diametrically opposed. You know what I'm saying? Like I would love to see a Tucker Carlson, Jordan Peterson interview. I want that bad. Like really, really, really bad. Because I think that Jordan Peterson would disassemble him. Completely disassemble him.
I used to watch a lot of TYT.
Yep.
I would see a few things like Breitbart. I would see a few things like I try not to go too political because that shit just will drive me fucking insane.
Right.
But I've gotten like I said, I used to watch a lot of TYT back in the day, and I'm like, for me, I'm a gun owner. I believe in the Second Amendment. I believe in that shit. And what pushed me away from watching so much of the TYT is their stance and their views on guns.
Mute up, Bruce.
And so I get seeing different points of views from different angles. I don't always agree with everything that everybody posts.
Mute up, Bruce.
But like I said, I mean, like for TYT, like I like watching. I think they have some good points. Right. But it's just like, you know, whether you're watching CBS, NBC, or Fox News, like you can't take 100% of what these people said. Well, somebody brought it up the other day. The fucking I think they were bringing it up to you, but that video where they had all the different channels or we're talking all saying the same fucking shit.
Yes.
And so that's one of the reasons why I try to take everything that these people say, whether it's mainstream media or it's something like TYT, kind of more independent media. I try to take what they say with a grain of salt because they're still fucking media and they still are giving a narrative to what their agenda is.
Is everything okay with you, Glenn?
Is he back in here?
Yeah.
Sorry, I put my phone down.
That's okay. I have it on my big screen. I used to be the co-host of this show.
Yeah, I actually just about to take on Billy and I'm live. Oh shit! Sorry, guys.
That's all right. I've been doing your open mic for two and a half years.
That's it, mate.
26 months.
Then you know it's me. That's it. I don't have to show you my face.
How's the little lady doing?
She's all right. She's having a coffee behind me right now.
Hello there.
Hi.
Hi.
I think about you often, ma'am. You're one of the people that I know is always there usually, and when I don't go live for a long time, I think about people like you and a bunch of other people that I know want me to. But you need to understand that guidelines for YouTube have changed very drastically, and it's very preventative now. Right? So I had to download all of my media, all of my videos off of my channel because I almost lost my channel a couple weeks ago. Right?
Oh, no.
Yes. Because somebody went through and there's some nefarious people out there, and they keep very meticulous records of everything so that they even know what you talked about a year ago.
Really? We don't want you going anywhere.
Yes.
You stay right there.
The monsters that I'm fighting are very, very well organized, I should say.
We've got you back.
I got you. Just letting you know what's going on.
Oh, thanks for
There's a
thinking
lot
of us.
going on.
I hope you're well.
Oh, I'm doing awesome.
What are you doing, AC?
I'm good. I'm just tired. Work's got kicking my ass. It's the same old shit, but it's what you do to.
Okay, I'm back.
I work at home, and it's wonderful.
Got a little bit of internet trouble.
That's all right. We got you back, bro.
You had a porn bomb.
Yep.
They booted me.
I played a lot of porn while you were gone on my avatars.
Oh, okay.
You're welcome.
Well, y'all go ahead.
And a lot of it was straight too. Which is weird.
No, that's good too.
No, you like titties?
I got booted.
I like titties.
Well, y'all want to go ahead and get here. And
thanks for having us, Glenn.
Oh, no problem. Thank y'all for coming up.
Glenn, I'll see you around.
Okay.
I gotta run anyways.
Okay, guys.
I'm gonna go find the Gabby video. Peace.
Laters.
Later.
Okay, everybody hit that like, share, and subscribe. I see everybody like.
Or else 10th man's gonna get you.
Oh, okay.
See you later, Glenn. Bye.